Hey, what up, y'all? Um, Outside today. It's a little snowy. um, anyway, just wanted to talk to you about the power of belief. There's working for things. There's hoping for things. There's trying things. There's all kinds of things, but there's nothing quite as powerful in and of ourselves as the power of your belief. So here's I have some cases in point for this. Religious people that believe in miracles, these miracles have been documented all across the globe from every religion that believes in miracles, that truly knows that miracles happen. There's documented cases that you can find, thousands of cases of things being scientifically, medically documentable and proven in that way. How is that? Because many religions say this is the religion, and if you don't believe this, you don't have the power of miracles. Some try to say, well, mainly like mainstream Christianity will say, well, there's miracles that are done by God, but then there are other things that are false miracles that are done by the devil because he still has power. So they kind of skirt their way around that. The reality that there is power in the world and that everybody can access it. And the way that we access that is through our beliefs. So, another case in point. This one is not so easily debatable, I would say, as religion is, because everybody can say whatever about religion. Multiple personality disorder. That's actually the former name now. It's called dissociative identity disorder, DID. There are many cases, documented cases, of people who literally, physically change according to which personality they are assuming at that point. There are things from eye color to allergies to optical capabilities. Basically, some people will in one identity they'll have perfect vision, and in another identity they'll need glasses. They'll have brown eyes, and then in another identity, it's pretty cold out here, but I kind of like the freshness, and the boys are all screaming inside, so I'm doing this outside. But their eyes will change from brown to blue. There are other cases of people who are allergic to, one case was the person was allergic to oranges, and when they were in one identity, they would not be allergic to oranges. They could eat oranges, everything was fine. In another identity, they would eat oranges and they would break out in hives and have a direct, literal allergic reaction. Another part of that case is that the person sometimes could drink some orange juice or eat an orange in the personality that is not allergic, and then switch personalities, and before the orange juice has been digested, since it's still in their body, in their stream, in their digestive system, they would break out in hives. These are all cases of belief. When you know something and there's nothing that can tell you that you don't know that, there is a certain power in that, and the power, I believe, physically comes from the connection between your brain and your heart. And when that connection, now this is many religions say this. Like Christianity, for instance, says, if you speak something with your mouth and you believe it in your heart, it shall be done. You say to the mountain, move, the mountain shall be moved. There are many different philosophies and belief systems that say that same thing. And we know that these things happen, that people do miraculous things all the time. It happens all the time. So, what does this mean for us? It means that in our lives, in our bodies, there is power much greater than simply, thought processes and being able to do mathematics or be on time somewhere or be able to love people, in a massive way. There is power that directly affects the world around us, the physical world. Now, here's the thing. According to science and quantum theory, 99.9% of all matter is actually light. So everything that you see around, it's 99.9% light, like light, and 0.1%, 0.01%, I think. I know, I'm not a mathematician, but that very small percentage of actual physical matter. And so light can be changed all the time in so many different ways. We know that. If you take a prism or crystals or anything and you hold them up to the light, you may see many different colors of the light. It is physically changing the light at that point. It's separating the light into its different colors of the spectrum and allowing you to see it. So we can change. We can change the world around us. We can change ourselves. We can change our thoughts. We can heal our bodies. There are many medicineless hospitals in, say, China that have documented cases, like undisputable evidence of healing people of cancer in a matter of minutes, healing people of tuberculosis and all kinds of different things. And this is directly due to the power of belief. The practitioners believe that they are going to heal the person, and that they basically hold that the person is already healed. That they understand that there's the quantum possibilities, that anything is possible at any time. So they choose what they want, that the person be healed, and they believe that that is the possibility that is coming into their reality, that is in their reality. So they literally physically change their reality by thinking about the thing and feeling about the thing. And so I just want to encourage you, we go through a lot of shit. And, there's a lot of hardships in my life and, with my family that we've dealt with. And one thing that kind of keeps us steady is that we just keep focusing on that we have power, that we can believe things and they'll happen. They might not happen right away. We're still learning, you know what I mean? We're not practiced, balanced practitioners who have a good handle on meditation and have a lot of time to sit and focus and harness our energy. We have a big family and we gotta take care of them. Even this time right now, it's like I gotta go outside. My hands are so cold. But even that, there's people like Wim Hof. He's like, no, cold is in your mind. Like you make your body believes it's cold, and you feel the cold, and it's a whole process of becoming cold, and you can go around that process by learning to control your mind. So anyway, if you want to do something, think about what you want to do, create a thought with that, and then figure out the steps that it takes for you to create emotion around that, to where you feel it, where you're like, your tears, your face is red, you're like, this is something that I so desire in my life, that I feel it. When you have that emotion and you have the thought, boom, that creates a feeling. That feeling is where the power lies. That's where you change things. That's where you really see things start to manifest. And I've experienced this many, many times in my life, where pretty much impossible things have happened. Because I believed that they would happen. So anyway, I'm gonna jump off here, and I love y'all. I really do. And thanks for watching. I appreciate it. My family appreciates it. I really feel like the world has got a lot to give me, and I have a lot to give the world. And so this is a mutual contribution that we're making here, by me taking the time to do this, and by you taking the time to watch it. So thank you, and have a blessed day.